How do I sign- how does I sign- Is my sound okay with one?
You're really choppy.
Is my sound okay? No? Yes? Let me see.
Yes, that's much better.
I'm choppy. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you might be frozen. You may want to change where you're sitting.
Is it still choppy?
Oh, that's good.
That's better?
Yeah.
Or am I still choppy? It may be because I'm in this parking garage. Um, I'm okay. I have to pull out of this parking garage. I'll be right back.
You're just fine. So while she's doing that, why don't we say some wins? Does anyone have some wins for the past few days, the past week?
I do. I signed someone up for the $20 awesome promotion, and I have another one that I actually have to call this afternoon, and we're gonna sign up. And then I have one I'm waiting to hear from, but I think she will too.
That's awesome, Susan. Great work.
Yay!
I've got a win also. I've just signed up another one, so that's gonna make 6 for me.
That's amazing. Great work.
Awesome. This promotion is amazing.
Incredible.
So amazing. And I think too, like with me, it got me fired up. So I was like, okay, now I know you want to join, you know.
Those are awesome. Great work, everyone. Does anybody else have another win they'd like to share? If not, it doesn't look like anyone on Facebook has one. But Sedaria, whenever you're ready, I think we're ready for you.
Okay. Am I clearer now?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I think it was because I was inside that parking garage. So I'm gonna have to get out over here to a open parking lot. Um, so oh, just one of I also had someone sign up. It's actually was a lady. I've been trying to work get her signed up for like almost a year. Well, no, yeah, it's right at about a year because I met her at an event last year that I did, and she just signed up with the $20 promotion. Now, am I correct? This only gives them access for a year, correct?
Well, if they stay active, I believe it's if they purchase the paparazzi minimum to stay active for the year, which is 100 pieces. I believe that they're active until they don't. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're active
Yeah,
until
you're right. It's just like if they get a $99 kit, it's the same. Like they just have to purchase a certain amount, you know, each year, and they'll stay active as long or consultant as long as they keep doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna double check that because someone else had posted that and said that I don't know. It said that it's like a pass that only is good for 12 months. So I meant to do that before today, but I forgot. But I'll check into that for sure. And if I find anything different from what y'all said, I'll put it in the
Yeah,
group.
do, because my understanding is it's just like because with the $99 kit though, they get jewelry. This way they don't get jewelry, but they can like build their own kit is kind of what I've been
Exactly.
doing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's the
That's what I've
same, they're
been
just
doing
not getting
too.
any jewelry, So I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah, let us know.
I sure will. Okay, so that's my win. And okay, so sorry. So today he discussed this day 64. He discussed inclusion, exclusion. So as leaders, we know that our goal is to get our team to do a little bit more than they would have done without us, but we want them to do it in the correct way. We want them to have, like the good activity. He said also to reinforce, uh, reinforce proper something. I was supposed to go back and write that in. Reinforce proper behavior. That's what he said. Reinforce proper behavior and having systems that give directions. Having systems and giving direction or instruction. So that those are our goals, or those are our duties as a leader. So this one, he said he said it's gonna take a little courage, and for some it's going to be a little harder because you have such good-hearted people and you don't want to be mean to anyone, and so you may feel bad about doing this one. So inclusion, of course, means to include people in. Exclusion is they get excluded. So he said it has to be like a combined thing, um because we want to reward our people that are doing the right things, that are exhibiting the good behavior, but and we want, i.e., they're going to convention, they go to EMP, um, they are on for the team trainings. Let me turn off these. They're on for team trainings, and just supporting all the things, that we just trying to turn it notifications off. Just supporting, hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Just supporting, just supporting the things that we do for training, for even with as the company itself. So he said he would, for his team, if they missed the Monday night meeting that they would have, their team meeting, if he said even if they were a top leader, if they would call him for with the question or something, he would ask them on the training, and they would have to tell him. Can you all hear me? Hold on. So they would have to tell him what that meeting was about, and if they couldn't, then he would be like, "Oh well, I'm sorry, I don't have time, to help you. So, yeah, we got to go. If you don't have time to get on for a 15, 20, 30-minute meeting, then why should I give you any attention?" So basically, it's like what we say, run with your runners. Even if that runner is not on your first line, find those that are moving and pull them up. Run with them, work with them. But he says you want the others that aren't doing, you want them to feel it, to feel the exclusion, because that's the only way you're going to push them into doing what they need to do. So he said, yeah, it's going to take courage. You have to have the hard conversation with them if they're not going to convention. Why aren't you going to convention? Why aren't you going to EMP? EMP is like the least expensive thing training you can go to. Like, come on. Some of them, most of it, it's in your, not, I won't say most, but usually it's close enough where you could drive for some. True, some may have to fly, but you know in advance EMP is coming up. So why haven't you put those funds aside so that you can do that? So it's just make it helping. You want to push your people to do the right things in the right manner. So you have to make them feel the difference of the inclusion of the inner circle, as he called it, the inner circle. You get to have the personal one-on-ones with me. If you're not running, if you're not doing all these other things, coming on for the trainings, going to convention, going to EMP, if you aren't doing those things, why should I spend my extra time that I could be helping someone else that wants to do these things, that are doing these things and going and running? So that's what he said. So he says the worst thing he said is for people to have big dreams but low commitment. You cannot have low commitment. If you have big dreams, low commitment, then it's low expectation. You can't have it both. You can't get the big dreams with the low commitment. You have to be all in. That's what we are encouraging. Are encouraging us to be all in this business because it works. We know it works. We see that it has worked for others. If it works for them, it can work for us. We have to be committed to it, keep our team committed to it, or find out why you aren't committed to it. Like you said, if you want to do it for a hobby, no problem. Just know that. Know your people, understand them, know each team person. Why are you doing this? So initially, it's important to have that one-on-one with them and find out what their purpose is in doing the business. Is it just for a hobby? Is it something to just kind of pass time, keep them busy, give them something to do? Then that's how they're going to approach the business. But if it is that they're doing it because they need income, they need to be all in, because that's the only way they're going to see the results and get the results that they need. What else did he say? Oh, so he said to pick the easiest, simplest action that we want our team to do and create an inclusion, exclusion thing. So create it where there'll be a reward for doing it, but also he said he wanted to say punishment, but he said he called it discouraged. He said so discourage them from the bad behavior or / punish them for having the bad behavior. And that was the assignment. So yes, got to do the things to be included. So that could be it's kind of like, well, no, it's exactly like what Erica is doing. Erica, the child, what does she call it? The boot camp that she's having. You have certain things you have to do. If you do these things, well, and it's not that everyone will be able to do it because she's only picking, I think, a certain number of people. But if you don't meet these qualifications, you don't even get a chance. So if it's something you want to do, you have to do the things to be even included. If you don't do all the things and the requirements, then you won't even be included in the opportunity. So it's similar to that. So what can you do for your team that gives that similar feel? Okay, so if everyone who does this thing, we're going to do this. If you don't do it, you're not included. And that was what the assignment was. He said something like the simplest thing there is for something easy that your team should be doing, and then make that the reward or punishment for doing it or not doing it. Sorry, y'all. My throat has been froggish the last couple of days, so I know I'm sounding a little. I feel a little cloggy, so sorry about that. Any questions? Because that pretty much was the.
It's allergy time. I feel you. You're
Is
probably
that what it
draining like
is?
I am. I'm draining like crazy, and it's driving me crazy.
Maybe because I'm like it's just in my right in here, right there.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't have nasal problems. It's just in my throat. It feels real.
So on that, did he give like any kind of suggestions what he means by like, is it like team challenges or just like little team projects? He's saying like if you don't participate, then you're not gonna get the prize kind of thing. Is that what he means by that?
So you want to. It's like he said. He said you want to make it so that there is like this inner circle or this thing that you will be included in, but only if you do the things
Okay.
or
So it's
the
kind of
one
like
thing.
getting core rank and being in the elite call with the Franks. Is it kind
Right.
of like that? Okay.
Something,
Okay.
yes, that's something similar to that. Like he said, to do your leaders, your top runners, and you have a weekly meeting with them, for training or encouragement, or it's something that everyone would want to get in and be on, but won't be able to because they're not doing the things they're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
So it could be a call. It could be like
Yeah.
a special call or a special, Zoom that you create or a special group you create. Just something where a person can feel left out of. But then those that are doing the right things and the proper things and doing the activities will be included in it. And that's their reward. And those
Okay.
that aren't, they don't get included in. But they know about it.
Okay.
Yes.
You get nothing.
Go ahead, Josette. Nothing.
Because I have that going on now, and I have a BFF, but I told her this, we're not. First of all, I did like the pinky thing. What we're not gonna do, we're not gonna let a $5 business get in the way of our friendship, okay?
True
So
that.
because she asked me to join, I did not ask her to join. So I treat her like I treat everybody else. So our 30 minutes one-on-ones or our 30-minute one-on-ones, it ain't our girlfriend time. We talking business, okay? So now I got a little message from she feel a little certain kind of way because I've been doing everything you just said. I've been shouting out everybody. It's like Coach Tanya told us last week, say they give us permission to kind of put them on the spot by not doing well. So she's been put on the spot because I've been congratulating and putting everybody else up for it for doing what they do. So I don't know if friendship is good to mix with business, but you kind of feel a little bit, So I'm thankful for what you're saying today because it's just business, and I'm not trying to. I want to make you feel good too, but I'm trying to motivate the whole team. So if you fall in on that side, then you won't feel left out because you're doing what everybody else. But if
Yeah.
you're not doing what everybody else is doing, if you haven't posted in a month or whatever, why are we scheduling a 30-minute one-on-one? What are we doing?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you tell her
Exactly.
that?
Yeah, and I said, well, you got a lot going on right now. How about we just play you by ear, and once you're ready to get back in there, then I put you in the lineup of the 30
Right.
minutes. So I got
Right.
like no
That this
conversation
isn't
for a
where
week, but
everybody gets a reward. This isn't like how they treat kids nowadays. You got to work for this. This is real life.
Yes. Yes. And like you said, this isn't our French girlfriend time. This is about the business. This is to work. We gonna get together. We still friends. We still on the other side. We still cool. But when it comes to this part, no, you don't get a 30-minute because you're not doing the other stuff. You're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Same. Yeah. So yeah, that if she feeling some kind of way, that's the
She's
purpose
probably
of it.
insecure. Yeah.
That's probably that is the purpose of it. So yes, you got the inclusion, exclusion. That's what it is. So if she wants it, she'll start doing what she needs to do to earn her her 30 minutes because your time is valuable and you have others that you could have in that spot that are
Yeah.
doing what they need to do. So that's exactly the point. It's
And as
exactly
far
what he
as the
said.
friends mixed with business, I have friends on my team. And I tell them straight up, this is business, and I've had before one or two like still buy from me and then they weren't paying their invoice. And I was like, y'all gotta understand, I'm running a business here. I will block you. We'll still be friends on my personal page, but my business page, I'm gonna block you and you won't be able to buy from me anymore. And they straighten right up. You just got to set boundaries with people and say, hey, like she said, I still love you. We're gonna hang out and stuff, but this is my livelihood you're messing with here. This has nothing to do with point A. This is point B. And you gotta learn to separate those two. If she can't separate them out, then maybe you just, I don't know what to do with that if she can't separate it out. But you're doing the right thing as far as
You are.
telling her.
Yeah, for sure. I just say keep doing what you're doing, and whenever she expressing that feeling, just explain to
Then tell her,
remember,
get to work.
yeah, get to work because you can have
You won't be
this,
feeling
but you
this way.
gotta do what everybody else is doing. It's not fair for me to give you the reward that they're getting, but you're not doing the work that they're doing. That's only fair. We got 7 minutes till new releases. So anybody have any last questions, any comments?
I'm waiting for Tanya. You got something over there? You look like you want to say something. Oh, lost.
She left. I know that's not what she meant to do, but she left. That's not what she meant to do. Oh, any questions on Facebook, Lizzie?
The one question was, what would you consider a punishment for doing tasks or not doing tasks? But I think you covered that pretty well. Just they don't get included, they don't get that 30-minute call, things like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think the challenges are kind of a similar thing too, because if you don't meet the requirements to earn the chance to get to win the prize, I mean, that you can consider that also the inclusion exclusion. If you order whatever it is, if you order 25, the 50 PV today, you'll get in the drawing. That's an inclusion exclusion situation too. So that is day 64. Wow, we're almost done.
It's crazy.
So just remember, tomorrow there's no training, right?
Right.
I think is it not
every
tomorrow
Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, and then he also said Friday. There will not be.
Friday too? Okay.
Yes.
This week Friday or all Fridays?
I think just this coming Friday. I think Eric said he was going to be busy. I'll make sure I verify that. And if it's different, if there is a training, I'll make sure we get a post about that.
Okay.
Or that it's mentioned on Thursday. Now, I'm pretty sure he said no training on Friday.
Okay. So I know it's each Wednesday because I kept trying to get on. I was like, what happened? What's going on last Wednesday? Then I was like, oh, because he's doing the what is it? The wake up? What is it? The wake? It's something else. The other thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The other get in if you have a certain amount of people on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing a working up to another training. Yeah. So that's it. I didn't even see any sneak peeks or any good sneak peeks today.
I didn't see either. I've been working. Normally I get like an Instagram bling, but I don't remember getting one. I
saw a cute multi-ring. That's all I saw.
A multi-ring?
For today or what? Or was that yesterday?
I think it's today.
I didn't like the one yesterday.
Oh,
I didn't like yesterday's either.
Oh wow, I thought it was gorgeous and I was crying because I didn't get it.
But you know, that'd be the one that everybody wants to buy if I don't like it.
Because you don't like it. Exactly.
Yeah. I was
All
like,
right,
you got
guys.
any more of those? I'm like, y'all like this ugly thing.
Mm-mm. Well, I'm gonna go and get this pulled up before I start rolling on the road again.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Thank you.
thanks,
See y'all
Adara. Thanks,
Thursday.
everyone.
No problem.
Have a great
Mm.
Tuesday.
All right.
You
Bye-bye.
guys too. Taco Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.